What's up, Bulldogs? Welcome to this week's news show. I'm Dashna Venkachalam.
And I'm Molly Hotek. This week we covered American Pie,
Teachers supporting AP students,
Unified Track, Last Thursday, April 28th, marked the first in-person American Pie history concert in 2 years. BNN reporters Chloe Lavelle and Bryn Stewart tell us more.
BNN sat down with world history teacher Mr. Mahe and sophomore Brianna Guthrie to discuss how American Pie went this past weekend.
My name is Jerry Mahe. I teach United States government and United States history.
I'm Brianna Guthrie. I'm a sophomore at North.
The history of American Pie goes back to the mid-1980s when history teacher Ed Nespajani decided to engage his students with a creative lesson plan that involved live rock music. And it grew from there to what it is now.
In American Pie this year, I sang on 4 different songs. I sang on Be My Baby by the Ronettes and Video Killed the Radio Star and the 2 group numbers Celebration and This Land Is Your Land.
I have been a part of American Pie for 31 years. I actually started the year before I began teaching.
Sophomore Brianna Guthrie discusses her favorite part about the performance.
My favorite part of American Pie is getting to perform different styles of music that I don't get to perform in choir classes.
I am very happy with the results. The students were incredible. The artwork, the production, the performers all came together, and it really fits into their curriculum of studies for their specialties as well. So I think that's a win-win.
I would highly recommend people get involved in American Pie. I think it's super fun and really easy to get involved in. All you really have to do is just contact either Ms. Gaffron, the choir director, or Mr. Mahe.
By all means, we really need to reach out into the student population more. There was a time when this was a huge event with students, and we need to reestablish that. Bring the kids back. Let them get rowdy.
This is Bryn and Chloe reporting for BNN.
AP testing is a stressful time for students, so many teachers plan ways to help students relax. Reporters Michaela Brown and Emily Torres tell us more.
With AP tests starting this week, BNN sat down with students to discuss how they're preparing for the tests.
I'm Grace Anderson, and I'm a current junior.
My name is Sasha Goodlow, and I'm a senior.
I'm Jack Wright, and I'm a senior.
I'm in 5 AP classes, so I'm in AP Lit and AP Lang, which are the 2 senior English, well, not 2 senior English classes, but the 2 AP English classes. I'm in AP Psych, AP Gov, and AP Physics 1.
I'm in AP Lang, and I'm taking the AP Lang test.
So the AP classes I'm in right now is AP Gov, Lang, French, and Stats.
The tests that I'm taking are AP Lit, Lang, Gov, and Physics.
We're doing a lot of practice essays and then also a lot of practice multiple choice.
We've been just doing a lot of in-class review activities, particularly in Stats, and in French I've just been doing my own independent studying for that.
So preparation starts the whole year. But I would say going through a lot of notes and going through different lessons is how they best prepare us, and assigning quite a bit of homework, but the homework is really beneficial, so it's definitely worth the workload.
We didn't really have a specific time when we started preparing. We've been preparing throughout the whole year.
Mainly beginning of the quarter, so we've had plenty of time to.
Basically, once you start the class, you start preparing. So basically, once you start your lessons and you start taking notes, that is your preparation.
I've been doing the practice essays on my own too, and then also just looking over my work and seeing what I missed and why.
Been just watching videos, looking through notes, and doing some other activities just to help prepare better.
Well, on my own, I normally just take notes or I'll review the lecture notes that we do in class, and I'll also see if there are additional materials online, such as like Quizlets or other teachers' examples that I can review.
My favorite way to prepare is to like probably study with friends and like look over each other's work and like grade each other's assignments.
I like to watch the Crash Course series on YouTube for certain subjects. That's like my favorite way.
My favorite way would probably be reviewing my own notes, because that's just kind of me relearning my learning that I was doing in class, and also asking my friends and teachers questions if I'm confused.
I'm doing like practice essays at home, practice multiple choice at home.
How are you feeling doing?
For French, I've been doing a lot of Duolingo and just mainly looking through notes, watching videos, that kind of stuff.
I feel pretty good. My teachers have done a really good job preparing me, so I'm not nervous for my tests.
I'm feeling like just a little nervous, but not that bad.
Pretty good. Yeah, hoping for 5s.
This is Emily and Michaela reporting for BNN.
In the height of track season, Columbus North's unified track team recently placed 5th. BNN reporters Caden Pinkerton and Darren Riley tell us more.
BNN sat down with John Murphy and Jeffrey Freegood to discuss unified track.
My name is Mr. Freegood. I'm Dean of Students here at North, and I'm also one of the coaches for our unified track team.
I'm John J. Murphy. I teach science at Columbus North High School.
I started, Miss Coach Dwyer, who's the head coach of the team. I knew her as a student. I've known that family for a lot of years. Well, as she took over as head coach this year, and I have coached before with cross country and some track, she asked me if I'd be willing to be one of her assistants this year, and I was happy to do that. Got me back into coaching again. I've not done it in several years.
Unified track has been something I've been interested my whole career at the school, but prior to coming here I worked with Special Olympics, so this was just a easy transition from one to the other.
My favorite part is just working with the kids. I've never worked with special needs students before in an athletic venue, so watching them start from scratch and then improving as this season goes on has been rewarding for me. Again, it's the first time I've ever done this, and I really enjoy doing that.
During unified track, usually we have, when the weather is reliable, for lack of a better word, typically we will do a team lap around the track. Then we'll have somebody lead the stretching section. And then depending on the day, usually we go to split off to separate events, which are shot put, long jump, 100, 400, and 4x1 relay. We will do some activities with that. Then we have a unified track chant that we do at the end of each practice.
Other people should sign up because A, it gets them involved in athletics, and I think everybody should at least have an opportunity to be involved in athletics somehow, whether it's unified track or any other sport. I think it's important that they participate in something, but I think the reward of working with unified track and working with those special athletes is just, it's kind of a feel-good activity.
This is Caden Pinkerton and Darren Riley reporting for BNN.
And that's all for this week's news show. I'm Dashna Venkatachalam.
And I'm Molly Hotek, and as always, you're watching Bulldog News Network.